Thank you very much, and I got the brief part. So, Excellencies, friends and colleagues, I'm deeply honored to speak to you today. There are no big cities in Greenland or in the Arctic altogether, so why would the Arctic be important to you? Well, all cities vitally depend on agriculture and fisheries in rural areas and on unmolested nature in the hinterlands. The global cities must collaborate with the global rural areas to avoid exploitative appropriation of communities and to support harmonious development and resilient rural communities so they can be attractive alternatives to city life. Every step towards improving the resilience of our cities must be taken in collaboration with the rural neighborhoods. Allow me to take you on a small trip to Greenland, which you see behind me. This summer, Greenland lost 500 billion tons of glacier ice. That is more than ever recorded before. So that is 500 cubic kilometers of water that will soon turn up on a coast near you. This is a chilling reminder that warming of the Arctic is happening at twice the rate of the global average. Concerned leaders from all over the world visit Greenland to see the glaciers melt and be awed by the rapid acceleration of climate change. No one can deny the profound changes in every aspect of the Arctic environment. A recent survey, Greenland Perspectives on Climate Change, 9 out of 10 residents of Greenland reported that they believe climate change is taking place, and 8 out of 10 reported that they experience climate change in their everyday life. So in Greenland, climate change is not a theoretical prediction of the future, it is the reality of the present. This has inspired the comparison of Greenland to the canary in the coal mine. However, I assure you that Greenland and the Arctic are much more than just a symptom of human error and a harbinger of pending catastrophes. The Arctic doesn't certainly not aspire to be a coal mine either. Greenland is not a symptom of global problems, it's an important part of a solution. Here's a couple of examples that would show how the Arctic can develop without repeating the mistakes that have brought us into our current crisis. Coastal cities across the globe will need immense volumes of aggregate, that is sand and gravel, for climate change adaptation. The Greenland glaciers produced vast amounts of sand and gravel, which is carried to the coast by meltwater. These deposits are continuously replenished with new material and could satisfy a large part of the global demand, while at the same time provide new opportunities for harmonious development of the Arctic region. Greenland holds unrealized hydropower potential of 17 terawatt-hours per year that could save the world 12 gigatons of CO2 emissions every year. The melting glaciers of Greenland deliver billions of tons of finely powdered minerals that could improve the quality of depleted soils in tropical and subtropical regions and provide more and better crops and draw down atmospheric CO2 at the same time. That could help alleviate global inequality and reduce the incentive for slashing and burning natural forests, and again, establish sustainable and meaningful business in Greenland. This is one way where we can partner beyond the public and the private, but actually partner directly with nature itself to make change in the global environment. When planning for resilient cities worldwide, let us use the climate imperative for a system change, not just to reduce our environmental footprint. There is no point in sustaining a dull and bleak world. We must use the climate crisis as an inspiration to make our cities more livable and more joyful, and to develop rural areas and make the world sustainably wonderful.